So work going on down in the Sauber garage. They are trying to get Zhou Guanyu into this contest. He is attempting to join, having hit the barrier on the exit of turn 8 a couple of hours ago. And rotating around that final corner, Daniel Ricciardo leaving a little bit of room. Verstappen has gone fastest of anyone. Perez has gone into third, but we're looking at the drop zone, and that is an improvement from 15th to 11th for Daniel Ricciardo. Stroll needs a quick lap. He's got one in the middle sector. Tsunoda improves to 9th position. Bottas back to the drop zone, along with Gasly, Sargent, Ocon, and we go on board with the Canadian driver, who is currently on the brink of the elimination zone. Bottas has not improved in that first sector. Stroll has, though. Can he book his place in the next part of qualifying? The answer is yes, with the second fastest time. And Zhou Guanyu did not get out in time. He is out. So is Esteban Ocon. So is Pierre Gasly, as Alpine's really tough start to the season continues. And Bottas is going to join his teammate in the first part of qualifying. He will be eliminated.
Unbelievable.
Box, yeah. Yeah, you were 1/10 up on yourself.
They are going to be in trouble for that. If that was Bottas on a flying lap and improving, that's a slam dunk, I think.
It is 2 Alpines, 2 Saubers, and Logan Sargent who fall at the first hurdle. A valiant effort from Sauber to repair Zhou Guanyu's car, but they just ran out of time.
I've lost power, something's wrong.
As Russell goes to the top of the page by 0.07 of a second. Piastri goes third, but Hulkenberg looks like he'll play no further part. He's at the side of the road, having reported that problem. It's brought him to a halt. One of the stars of the qualifying hour 1 week ago, this is what it sounded like on board. He reported the problem very quickly. Let's listen in. There you go. Ollie Bearman is in touching distance of making the top 10. He is the danger man for Yuki Tsunoda, who's on the brink of elimination, and he's only 1/1000th of a second away.
Tsunoda's improving as well, and Hamilton's not right out of this either. He's only 0.5 up on Tsunoda's time, so if they both find a bit, then Lewis Hamilton could yet be shuffled out.
A clean lap required for everyone to get into the top 10 shootout. Over the line goes Ricciardo. He won't be part of it. He's out along with Kevin Magnussen and Nico Hulkenberg. Albon is eliminated as well. Can Bearman find something absolutely magic at the end? Bearman trying to eliminate Lewis Hamilton, and he misses out by 0.03 of a second across the line. That was a great effort. Ferrari know it. On debut, less than an hour of track time. Charles Leclerc has gone into second place. 0.89 of a second separating the top 3. 0.03 of a second away from knocking out a 7-time champion of the world. But it is a great performance under the circumstances from Formula One's newest driver. Hamilton to go across the line, 28.8. Alonso has the fastest first sector of anyone who has journeyed through there at the moment. That includes Sergio Perez, but it's just been beaten by Max Verstappen as we look to see our first times on the board. Russell from Piastri from Hamilton at the moment. Perez has gone over the line, and he is fastest by 0.5 second ahead of George Russell. Verstappen looking good though. Alonso goes behind Perez, but he's still in the vicinity. Is Verstappen about to blow them all away? Fastest in Sector 1, Sector 2. He goes to the top of the page by 0.3 of a second. It's a 27.472. It is a Red Bull 1-2 and a dominant one at the moment for a front row lockout. Can he beat Alonso? The answer is no. On run number 1, Charles Leclerc is in 4th position.
And look at Alonso getting a huge slipstream to start his lap.
He's going to time it nicely. Hamilton over the line, only 7th, with both McLarens improving as it stands. That's a useful tow if you're Fernando Alonso and you're trying to hang on to 3rd place. Lando Norris has his designs over that P3 on the grid. Can he get there as he comes across the line, and he's just behind in 4th position. 30 seconds remain. This is Oscar Piastri, the man from Melbourne, about to cut the beam. Where does he go? He goes ahead of his teammate at this racetrack for the 2nd year in a row in Formula One qualifying. Perez is improving his lap time, but he's still 0.2 of a second behind Max Verstappen.
Very good first sector for Alonso. With that slipstream from Hamilton, he's the closest anyone's been to Verstappen in the first sector. Still a 10th down, but quicker than Perez.
Tsunoda knows he'll be the lead RB on the grid. He goes ahead of Lance Stroll. Stroll will have a chance to respond. He is on for a personal best. Perez to the line. No improvement for him. And now Alonso's in the mix. Alonso is finding a special lap here. He's only 1/10 of a second away. The man who has not been on pole position in Formula One since 2012, as Charles Leclerc finds a time to go up to second position. But Alonso is going to be threatening that, and Ferrari know it. As it stands, 7 front rows in a row for Charles Leclerc. Could we see a magical moment from Fernando Alonso across the line? It's 4th place. He gave it everything. He improved his time. He's only 0.3 of a second away. Where does Stroll go? He stays in 10th place. Alonso in 4th. He was only a 1/10 of a second away in the middle part of the lap, but he dropped behind Leclerc and Perez.
So, yeah, nice shot, mate. That's pole position. 0.3 to Charles.
Yeah, that was a very lovely qualifying. Car wins on rails. Really good. Well done, everyone.
It's the same story at the front of the field once again. Max Verstappen takes his 34th pole position in Formula One, and in truth, he's taken it at a canter. He's beaten the field by 0.3 of a second. He will be joined once again by Charles Leclerc on the front row.